loud and clear this afternoon. Members in a special radio discussion program courtesy by Ministry of Works and Public Access. We will bring to a special discussion program concerning the tollgate issue. We don't be na the country so far as the minister self there when Dr. Denis Sandy self there in the studio as we can discuss plenty things self about the tollgate and the document themselves for the one for review and instead there again for talk plenty issues and because of the things themselves we don't go around the country. And inside the studio are there with Dr. Denis Sandy. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, my brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Doctor.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to Kenema, the land of peace.
Yes, Kenema is also my home. I'm happy for the year this afternoon. And the Kenema people, when I begin the year, I will continue for enjoy this peace here, inshallah.
All right, and people, if I wouldn't go on, it's been a while way, the land of peace in Kenema, and people then go on for no waiting, bringing come Kenema district.
Well, with Ambulem, I don't count Kenema several times. Me daddy na I come out. Of course, na both them born me. But I get root na Kenema from hunger. But waiting come with me, of course, this afternoon. Now, a government policy through the House of Parliament. We see if we want for really continue for maintain the kind of development we want in this country in terms of infrastructural development, and then again protecting foreign direct investment, we need to do the right thing, especially for the good of all of us, and again, so that investors there will continue for Canada, this country, for help we for move this country forward. So Canada on tollgate for telling us yes, it's coming on Wednesday the 15th, and then the procedure for Wednesday all honestly went through. So I got to tell us systematically those processes them, and of course within the House of Parliament don't do now.
All right, and Pambudan go on for no because since the establishment of the tollgate, now the first time this way that they increase price so far.
Yeah.
And waiting lead to the increment of the price, we get for come to effect on the 15th when is it coming?
Before waiting lead actually now two important features them. One, we know say this tollgate here before the past government, whether the APC government, we signed them in December 2015. And they be signed them because they said we get good hearts for this country. Yeah. And so when they sign them, it go through parliament, and the very parliamentarians in back, we approve them, and then it come into effect. This we family, we people, it not get nothing to do with President Bill, it not get nothing to do with not begin Dr. Sandy. We not be there then when of course they passed this document through the parliament, and we not be there when parliament ratify them. But we all know say we can talk say government and continuity. So if government and continuity, it means that whatever we don't go through parliament, now a binding document on whichever government will get for Canada in place. So in 2015, 16, 17, when this tollgate starts, now the Chinese people, what they call the CRSG, China Railway 7 Group. Now they construct this Wellington-Mashaka Highway, when I 4-lane, where we already come up Bo and Kenema, we will get to Mashaka, we all will have Kinkandom, because never in the history again of this country, where two motor cars go jam on that highway day. No, the two motor cars they get the whole lane there, the one in back get the whole lane there. So what we call head-on collision is now a thing of the past. But they spend $154 million for make that road when 62 kilometers from Wellington to the Mashaka. And there is a very important clause within this agreement where they done pass in 2015 at the House of Parliament, where again as I tell now, President Biondo Bedede, Minister Minister of Works will not be there bien. In fact, not to say beside that document. But there's a very important aspect we see when the exchange rates vary by more than 10%, then for review the tollgate charges them. And with Ambolem, we all know say the exchange rate will be there 2016, not 20 now. The price of fuel will be there 2016, not 20 now. Now in 2016, $1, we of course we call US dollar, now be 7,500. Now me fambolem $1 now almost 23 leons or 23,000 leon. Again, fuel that time when they start the toll gate, now be 6,500. Now me fumble fuel now almost now 30 leons or now 30 leons. So this increase in the price of petroleum products when about more than 200%, and this depreciation of the loan when about more than again 200%. Don't warrant this review because no investor no go dey put in money, then they exchange the good on and not try to take the required action. So then meet me in an office, they write this letter, then bring this document to we when the contract will go through them, and they will form a technical committee will be comprised of all the players in the road sector. They meet, they discuss, sorry, and me as minister and my deputy minister, we are never part of that committee then. So sorry. So we agree on the toll gate charges them. What I do as minister? Sorry, what I do as minister? I can go to parliament. I can go to cabinet. Cabinet approve them. Then I go lay on the parliament. Me family, when I'm crying on a parliament, now then me hope we stop. So parliament will get the responsibility now for accept them or not for accept them, for reject them or not for reject them. And parliament, now they all man all where they represent the people of this country, then they. We MPs then, both from the SLPP and APC, and then we paramount chief members of parliament them. So then they deliberate for 3 good months since February, and now they don't reach an agreement, say yes, this toll gate they for approval because at the very parliament we found with them, that then be really ratified. And so this not got nothing to do with Dr. Sandy, what they talk to now, or even President Bill, we of course our leader and president. So parliament will be really approve the toll gate contract, and then same one back down to Dom, and then approve these adjustments when they come into place next week Wednesday.
All right, and we know say government now continuity, and wanna not be there during the establishment of the toll gate, but due to we una dinner power now and una don't commit this particular increment.
Yeah.
And so waiting because people don't know waiting be transpired between the then government and the Chinese people then. But now una day as una day in governance so far for make sure say that continuity happen. And so and in the government point of view, before it go to parliament, and due to the president self where they go in, and waiting una do as government for make sure say let this toll gate self in business, let it not able hold water.
What we'll do, is that yes, as I say, government continuity, and since they legally binding document, we try to protect the image of the country. How you protect the image of the country? Make it not carry go, all over the world, and therefore accuse you. Say you be signing documents, they no want to live up to the expectations of that document. Yeah, you be signing this contract, they no want to adhere to this contract here. So what we'll do, what the Chinese man the right way, we sit down with them and engage them. As I say, a committee was formed where they agree on those rates them. And afterwards, we don't tell them, say, this committee now, of course, get the authority for discussing it now. But they're not stopped though. They don't go parliament now, they don't approve them. But the good thing is, one, them people, they want to Chinese people, them, they really don't patient with me. And the good thing again is that they don't ever threaten like other companies them, say, if we not do this, we will carry this government going to court. They never threaten with that way. And Chinese man them, we all know exactly the kind of contribution where they don't render to this country as its independence. As I'm talking to you, because of the kind of confidence when they get in the Madiabio-led government and the kind of luck where they like this country, I want to tell you, I say, yesterday President Bill go Ferengbeya, when I talk the district, they go commission an iron ore mining plant where again a Chinese man them through Leon Rock, they try for mine in that area there. That I for tell you, say, this country is open for business. And President Bill was in China in February and early March this year. And I will tell you, say, before the end of this year, about 25 Chinese companies then go for Canada, this country, for invest into various areas of development. So this is the issue. If people that they Canada country that want to help you for this country forward, who are you when you don't sign the document? When they call a legally binding document, when they don't go through cabinet, they don't go through parliament, you don't go adhere to them. You have to adhere to it because if you not do them, one, you go dent your image. That means you're not somebody, nobody will take you seriously outside. You need to live according to you was them. And of course, the kind of development and money where you want to make a campaign in your country, they're not going to bring up. So in the end, you people will continue to suffer. So because of this confidence when they get in us, and they know say when are people then where they match up with what the actions them and whatever was signed on paper when they implement them, then make then they come. And for this particular toll gate, now see whether they don't sign with family and the members of parliament back door approve them. I want to tell them that say nothing not there when they become law in this country when they go through parliament. And once the MPs they don't decide, President Bill and no minister self not got right for stand before him. So going forward, we don't tell the chairman they say, yes, we can review or adjust them price they are. But when I say self, when I get for no say, going forward now, one, the money they will they can begin collect, when they can't tell people exactly how much they collect. And so therefore every 3 months, when I tell me as Minister of Works and Public Assets how much we don't collect. Two, the number of vehicles that when they pass through that toll gate day. Going forward, immediately as Minister of Works and Public Assets, going forward, we're going to begin giving the statistics so that the people will know exactly how many vehicles that they pass through the toll gates them from Hastings to, of course, Sungo, right down to Mashaka. Again, when they can review this all important contract.
So before you continue, how the review of the document where the then government be signed, how it get for the beneficiary to the people of this country?
No, as at now, the Chinese then get advantage over us, with that past document. And that is the downside of it, to be honest. Because the Chinese then get things them way they say will use for protect the image and the investment. Don't forget, no investor is going to any country for just pouring money and then expect forget one, the principal money they invest, and secondly, the profit margin. So then can do it in such a way that whatever happens, they're going to recover the money in small interest. So really, I will tell you now, say, it not be too favorable, honestly, to us as a government and to the people of this country. This is the essence of the review. The review now they can take into consideration the existing situations and circumstances them. For say things they don't change. And not only they will that be bringing this contract. Now we don't cover now. We don't read them. We go and get X, Y, Z. We go take into concern or we go take into consideration all the concerns of the people them or put on in now the old man go sign. So this review is about capturing the aspirations of this government and the wishes of the people of this country. So whatever now the people are going to talk with the capture that document and the Chinese man, and they will get no alternative but to adhere to that condition there. So the review they can now put we in a very good situation, and they can really try for open everything regarding the operations of the toll gate for the knowledge and attention of the people there.
All right, and Mr. Minister, before we come to the prices themselves, the new prices themselves, we don't come out so far. And listeners, where they listen, this is a special discussion program where they come out from the Ministry of Works and Public Access, where we deal with the minister, the studio, where Dr. Denis Sandy, they are for talk about the toll gates, waiting transpire between the government and also the parliament with regards to the increment where they get for come into effect on the 15th when Wednesday coming. You can send the comments and messages to the number 076 106 106. We will read out our comment and set before the program will come to an end. And Mr. Minister, I come back to you. With regards to the price themselves, what's in the various prices then we don't come out so far, we want to leave it inside the price list.
Good. The price that we found for them like this. One, Okada. Okada will not going to pay 1 cent. Okada they pass free. Now any of the 3 toll gates them. So if anybody will get Okada and kenema, you want to go Frito, no worry. But how you get to Frito now, it left to you. So Okada not going to pay. But then group 1, now they get keke them. Keke them, they can pay now 3 leons. Group 2, now they get taxis them, then small motorcar them, then micras them, then motorcar we call them tortoise them, then small motorcar them. Then they can pay 5 leons now. Group 3, now then SUVs them, then pickups them, then jeeps them, then mini buses them. Then buses them way get up to 18 seats. This is the beauty of it. Like then Sarah Star big bus them when are up to 18 seats them. Then they can pay now 10 leons. Group 4, now then coaches them. We get above 18 seaters them. Or 18 seats. Then light trucks them. Then medium trucks them. Where of course now less than 10 tires them. They get excavators them, loaders them. Then fuel bowsers them. When are 2 axle them. Then now group 4. From next week, Wednesday the 15th, then we'll pay now 40 leons. Group 5, and then ferry bowsers them. We'll get 3 to 4 axles them. Then we'll pay now 250 leons. Group 6, and then heavy trucks them. Then 10 to 12 tires them. When they really that do constant day for this road in maintenance one, then they can begin paying now 400 leons. Then the final group now group 7. When are then heavy trucks them. When they get above 12 tires them. Then trailers them, then semi-trailers them, then flatbeds them, then feel about them. We get tank trailer them. Now then long feel about them. Then now they can pay 600. This means that any heavy truck will get above 12 tires them. They get for pay 600 euros. So, my brother, these are the new tariffs them will get for come effective from next week Wednesday, the 15th of May, 2024. And then they come effective 6 o'clock sharp. So whoever get for then a road on the 14th for medical keeper on the 15th, make sure say you cross before 6 o'clock sharp. Wait till 6 o'clock sharp, yeah, on May 15th. 1 minute after that, the rate all the change.
And Mr. Minister, you don't catalog all the prices themselves for the various vehicles themselves we therefore applied na the road where they use the toll gate. What about we get certain people then so far we will know say if them back from more than go one know if they self therefore go they pay na that particular toll gate.
Oh, yes.
Like for instance, we make mention of the ambulance drivers.
Yeah.
Is it that them self therefore pay? And we talk about even the MDAs.
Yes.
The MDAs themselves, if they self get for pay.
Okay.
And we talk about the police and military
Yeah.
vehicles. Is it that themselves they include into them particular this their way don't make mention inside this price list?
For now, before this contract is reviewed, I mean exemptions them now the following. The one that will pass or to review this document when they pay nothing. One, ambulances. All ambulances them, red and white. You get that siren. Once the ambulance, they pass free. Two, the convoy of His Excellency the President. Three, the convoy of His Excellency the Vice President. Four, the convoy of the First Lady. And then, based on the emergency at the security sector, some vehicles that they will be attached to the police and the military, then they go get free passage. We don't go get free passage. Now all ministers there. We don't go pay. You know me say becoming a minister of works and they pay. All ministers that they pay. All road from Mashaka to Balamoya, tollgate no did through Cambia and Puroko. Why? Because government in money they side. The only side also don't see toll gates. Now between Wellington and Mashaka. These are 4 lanes. Why? Because the past government, sometimes it was an oversight or otherwise. But government contribution, not the inside toll gate. So the one that we can make them, they have to recover the money now. So we found them. Those are the people exempted from any cross and get access to the 3 toll gate charge them. But me as minister, me colleagues them, will they pay. All MPs them, they pay. And going forward, we will strive very hard so that other people them will also get similar exemptions then.
Mr. Minister, before and I believe say the documents you know be the waiting for where they make them, and but you don't come read them.
Yes.
Is it that how they make the document, the government of Salon not be the benefits from the then document where the then government be make so far government the government not be the benefits from the toll gate up till now until we will not take over so?
No, government they benefit me from bullying. I mean, whatever that benefits one, it comes with the efficiency and effectiveness of the travel time. Now, for Commodore Wellington, for Kamashaka, Befambolem, almost 25-30 minutes. First time, say they reach Waterloo Self, where Kisiro be so tight and I'm 2 lane. For can upline, and then 6-7 hours then. In fact, a whole day's journey. So don't shorten, honestly, the time of traveling. But then government, they get money when an income. But that money there is not too much, it's not too significant. I will put it that way there because I'm an economist. When I say significant, that means say what the government forgets, not to forget. Why? Because of how this current contract did now. And this is like the essence of the review. What they can review this document and look inside back. Government now they can get substantial benefit or income from them because we can tell them say what will they happen who know they enough happen now who they. So who say who they now and when are they now? Now this will allow now do and they go for do them. So going forward, government can forget substantial benefits, not only with the ease of traveling with and the passing of the goods and services them, but also with the revenue we get for Canada government in coffers them.
All right, and Mr. Minister, and you don't explain plenty issues and self with regards this toll gate issue. And Lord we come now, would that get for take part for the review process?
Good.
Would that the people themselves would they get for take part for the review process? Because the then government we not see say people that be much involved in the process of the review.
Exactly.
So we now don't come inside now. We now want to make things open, let somebody and go on for no A, B, C, and D of the process. So who that's then get for take part by this particular review process?
We found them since 2015, where this contract came into existence, then nobody don't review it. No government, nobody don't review it. The government of President Julius Madabio, and the first government this way they can review, and are really fortunate for being in the driving seat. So the one that we get for the part of this review, now every cross section of the Sierra community, CSOs then get for the members of parliament then they get for send people then for represent them. All players in the road sector get for send people then for represent them. The government bag get for get people then for represent them through the office of the Attorney General and sometimes through the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. Then the China Railway Service go back, get for send people then for represent them. Then we get forget women's group them for be represented. Then we get forget disabled people them who call physically challenged for be represented. Then we get forget religious leaders them through of course the inter-religious council for be represented. So a wider section and bloggers them. And even of course we own students that can be represented because this toll get back the affect, people that went at college then tertiary institutions them. So go for call as many people as possible, where of course we really steer up the discussions them and move on forward. So these are the people then we go for the part of the review processor.
All right, and you in your submission you make mention of with regards every quarterly.
Yes, every 3 months.
Every 3 months so far. Then go they tell you now waiting they don't get so far from the toll gate, and also then go tell you the type of motor and service statistics of vehicles and service past day.
Yes.
Well, is it that way then we don't tell you all then till then you get to come back to the people and disseminate the messages now the entire country, or is it that you get for day now only free time or you decentralize them?
Wonderful. The fact that I hear for telling us this is the government will open and will believe in decentralization for coming back to people them and inform them accordingly. Inform them. I don't take this promise and I'll continue for CM. When any information I get from the CRSG regarding this toll gate, I get to make the people know see every 3 months they don't collect X amount of money or dollar or reals. Every 3 months, now so many vehicles there don't pass through then toll gates a day. In doing so, we go monitor them effectively, and we say go predict or we say go calculate exactly how long more it will take to make them pull their money and let us take over this toll gates here in this country. So yes, going forward, be rest assured that whatever information and data I get from the Chinese man them, whether about money or the vehicles that don't pass, I will come inform people them. And whatever information was relevant to the ears of our people them, be rest assured that yes, I will send teams them for country owner. As I talk to the announcer, so now my family in kenema, I get teams them we don't go Kailong, I get team we don't go Kono, I get team we don't go Makini, I get team we don't go Poloko, I get team we don't go Cambia, and yesterday I was in Bo, and of course I get team we don't go Pujon. So this is a nationwide issue where all man should be informed so that yes, come next week Wednesday, there will be ease regarding the adjustment new implementation date.
All right, and before I take the first set of messages and separate on kind inside the program, and I'm going to go on for no the document self where the company from the toll gate and the then government, the amount of years where they sign this particular document here, because plenty people there, including me self, who sit on I don't know the amount the number of years where they sign this document here. So for more than go on for no the number of years where they sign the document and how they sign up.
Thank you very much, my brother. The family, this document it gets a concessionary period. That means that this period there where the Chinese man are allowed for operate this toll gate. Now 21 good years. So 21 good years, they start from 2016, now 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, now 24. So they almost wasted 9 years. So 21 minus 9 now, we all know almost not left now. So that number of years not left now, we will still do for try for squeeze them more.
All right, continue for the Otuna, the program where they listen to now a special discussion program where they come to you talk from the Ministry of Works and Public Access, where the minister herself they with we when Dr. Denis Sandy there for talk about the toll gate, the thing themselves where Parliament don't pull and do, and it don't make mention of plenty things themselves, how the toll gate in business become within the then government, and also the company itself will make that particular toll gate today. We don't get some message themselves inside the program. I will read the first one here where it come say, Mr. Minister, don't know that the prices of essential commodities will be skyrocketing after the increment. No, this is too much on the ordinary people in this country. This one had to come up from Musa Saidu Manjabe in the kenema. And this one they say, thank you very much, Mr. Minister, for informing the public. And this one they come out say, he say, Mr. Minister, okay, I don't read them. And this one they say, the increments in the toll gate prices will seriously hinder the living standard of we the poor people of this country. A bag of rice will be soon sold above 1,000 new loans. Musa Saidu Manjabe. And this other one they say, and this other one they say, Mr. Minister, why now all this while? Is it that the people of Sierra Leone was not benefiting in the deal they come out from Joseph? I believe there are then 5 messages themselves we don't count inside the program, Mr. Minister. Somebody they asked if the government self not be the benefit and the people of Sierra Leone not be the benefit from the toll gate issue.
Well, I want to tell my brothers and sisters that also send this text plenty thank you. And make them know say as a government, all we need for two and for actually adhere to whatever when a law what they come out from parliament. And we don't tell them from the outset say the tell them signed this document in 2015. President Julius Mada Bio or president now, not to be the Mrs. Oshidona as minister, not to be the and most of the MPs then who get now, that's not be the but if parliament don't pass law, they don't do something. Even the president Bio or whoever get for that as president and whoever get for that as minister, not get right for that against what parliament don't decide. Don't forget my family. I will not tell me I say parliament now they may pass this contract into law in 2015. And at the same parliament back, don't go pass this new toll gate adjustment. That is the process. This President Bill handle it, myself as minister may handle it. Because if parliament they may say, well, we not agree to this increase, then they not agree to this increase. But if they don't agree to this increase, yeah, 2 things for that happen to this country. Yeah. Now that alone I don't be problem. 1, therefore don't care this country going to court. And when they carry this country going to court, not to inside alone they carry going to court. They carry going to court in America or even Britain or na China. And when they carry go there, the lawyers the way they hire for go defend that matter they not to inside use they pay them. They pay them inside dollars or foreign currency. And that will really get a toll on this country in revenue. And finally, the judge then will go for on that matter they, then they preside over the matter based on the contractual arrangements them and the terms and conditions them where is that contracting. So if CRE then say, I'm going to this contract here, we will not live up to expectations. And then find out for say, we as a government will not be live up to expectations. Then they make ruling against this government and they make ruling in favor of CRSG. And when they make that ruling, they not go find for the image of this country. That means this country is not open for business. That means this country is not a country where investors can put their money. So, and if people are not kind of this country, I want to investors them, they farm them. Some of the projects then who they try to do, it will be very, very difficult. So, any way pass through parliament, you get for implementer because a parliamentary decision and a law. Even the minister or the president don't go right for go against that law. They go charge you for contempt of court and you go into prison or you go jail. As I talk to now, I tell you saying because of the investor confidence now within this country, we found them. Yesterday, President Bio did talk already. Now, Ferengbeya, they don't open a state-of-the-art mining operation where Leon Rock, another Chinese company, they do for move this country forward. That project got for create jobs, and of course, I see the locomotive when something like a train. We go for try for export the goods then to the port, and again for bring revenue back to the country where this government will use for various purposes of investment. So do you have a farm them? This is a ruling from parliament, and somebody talk say things are going to go up. The farm them may not believe so. You know why? Because the very act of patriotism for start with us as Sharonians them. We not go say because this thing they can't go small, we say for do so. Otherwise, tomorrow, what you go say if you begin go school? Because a teacher say, this thing they buy when a pen or person over a great price, you the cobra, you know, glad. Now let's put it this way. Keke they can pay trillions. Now, next more taxes they can pay, of course, 5 years. We will get the SUVs that they can pay 10 years. The small buses they want to transport them. Look at that 40 years they pay. Then we not tell them say the one day when they can fuel go and then big trucks they put on the road, they go pay between 250, 400 and 600. Let's say now that they pay 400 for car. You don't go buy Eurasian and Afriton. Hey, but no matter what happens, if that driver day or that operator day is very patriotic, there should be no increase significantly in the transportation of those commodities that day. And this is what the Minister of Transport will admonish people there. He said we have to love this country. And we got a national pledge where they say put your country first. But then if you say because tollgate they can go up, you say they can increase price, then you are doing a disservice to the people of this country, and you say you conscience is not clear. And don't forget to the Quran say anybody will make money will not correct and haram. And that money no go live long, no go last long in your hand. And the same thing back at the Bible. The Bible say any rich when you get when it got you rich, when you know say yes, you not get them correctly, and you don't ever enjoy your generation. So fear God and put your country first. And these are the message what I bring to now. So not say because you told get they can go up. So therefore that restaurant they pay for 1 year now. So they can't go to 4 years. No, that restaurant they pay for 1 year now. If the fuel price go up, at least make am 1 year 1 cent. So that 1 cent dey na just transport cost. But don't make them exorbitantly wait tomorrow. You say God will hold you to ransom. And this world will day. No matter what you say, we all get for die. And when you die, you got to give account of your stewardship to the Almighty Allah. This is why no matter how you pray 5 times Muslim, if God knows safe, Allah knows you have not clear, Allah no go answer your prayer. How will Allah answer your prayer? We don't charge the person wey dey see too much for it to sell game, and that thing they now go make you live long.
All right, and we don't get other message now. Just the way they say, thank you very much for the program, Mr. Minister. Is there any alternative route for those that cannot afford the money, and how many years we are now paying since the increments have been made? Musa Saidu Manjabe.
Musa, thank you. Musa, we don't go inside 9 years out of 21 years. It left 12 years now.
Yeah, no, it make mention within these 12 years now, we don't increments don't happen. Okay, so that increment, if now how many years now the government get?
No. Okay. I want to tell you, say, as minister and under President Bill, this government be the last and final increment, regardless of how the exchange rate get for day and very get for day. These are the essence of the review. In a way, they make documents, not for yourself, they make them. If they make them for what you not going to do tomorrow, how you get for time. So under this review now, we get for put say, no matter how the exchange rates vary tomorrow, and no matter how fair the price day, whatever happens now, enough will affect the exchange rate, and enough will affect the new tariff structure. So going down the years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, then they all agree on. Now they go to happen now, take the 12-year period done. And we're going to emphasize on that. Why? Because in nobody now this current document. Why? Because the one that will be signed out, no be put on there. What they can put on there now, say there should be no more increase in the toll gate adjustment. How don't make us so? Now so you get for left now. But then there is a catch phrase here. We will also put this say if the exchange rate improve or appreciate over time. For instance, now 23 million sold to $1. So you go change $100, you get about 2,300. So they say now if the exchange rate improve, that means say you come out to 3 euros, it can down to 20 euros or 18 euros. Then drastically, automatically, the toll gate for reduce. So if the exchange rate comes to 20 euros, this thing with 400 euros now, then it drops them. If we count down to now 350 euros or even 300 euros, this one under 600 euros now. If we count down to 500 euros or 5 block, how we call them. So as the exchange rate improve, now so the toll gate price for count then they go turn out for free, and then they go put inside the review document so that this exchange rate and this review will not go back to again discuss about them.
All right, you make mention about alternative routes.
Oh yes, my brother. Again, we dey talk according to the contract we get. Now, true. I mean, you get some man themselves, they get plan A, they get plan B, and my man can say, no ever forget for them to take beyond the month. We all a big man them. In fact, we go with sisters in the back, they get plan A, they get plan B. So that if one journalist say no one time, they go one blogger, we will go manage to. But this alternative road here, and not they again at the document. But then we don't talk to SLRA. When they try for see what they go do. But me family, make I tell you what the Chinese man is saying. The Chinese are very clever people. This is why anybody who deal with them, you gotta be clever, like, or even more clever than them. The Chinese say, then we are never given the responsibility for make an alternative road, which is true. It is not captured in the document. He said, but whosoever make that alternative road for balance the toll gate, you know, for balance the toll gate, you come back on the road. You can't use the road. No. That means if you make a road, when that alternative road, when they come up from Wellington or Hastings, to go Mashaka. Which means that if you balance the road, if you balance the road, you don't go back, you come back at the road. So you have to avoid the road. How many of you go do them? We not go able. Because that particular alternative route, my brother, at the town now, you go Yams Farm, they don't build holes the day. You go Watalo, they don't build holes the day. You go Songo, they don't build holes the day. And you don't go broke people the holes, you say one pass through though. Now that wahala for the government. So they try for discuss with them how we go for bio this there so that we all will benefit. But that alternative road is not their responsibility. If I don't be the responsibility of the Shalom Rules Authority, where they under my purview, and when I go, I will continue to hold discussions with the Director General of the SLRA. But for now, me family them. The chairman say, there's not a problem, but you don't go balance Hastings, you go and swam, you run down, you can't do the hole, you take the road, no green. So you don't balance the toll gate, then you want to use the road. No. You don't go say you don't want woman, the old woman come out to go watch them. No, we want a big man them. So we have to be careful. You don't go say I'm a brother, don't a brother come out to the woman to go watch them. So all that then you careful, be careful how you do them. But this is a very interesting discussion. I just want to tell you that say government don't take it into a serious consideration, but then honestly, it's not going to be easy the way forward.
All right, you go call on the number 076 106 106 076 106 106. You go now call and make your input with regards waiting will discuss now, and the minister said he will answer all your questions and self we will ask, and also because we don't get message and self where the minister the answer. I don't get this other one. Wow. Hello caller. Hello. All right, make sure say the caller go far away from your radio set because we get negative feedback at the studio. 076 106 106. Make a read this text message and we don't come. They say the vehicle owners might not be the owners of the goods, just rendering in service. So the owner of the goods paying above. Wow. Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you?
Afternoon. Your name outside the call from. You concern inside the program.
Yeah, I really have
All right. Thank you for your submission. 076 106 106. Call and ask the minister the questions with regards to the discuss now. Hello, caller. Yeah, afternoon. Your name outside the call from. Okay.
I work for hotel radio minister for really sensitizing people in this part of the country. And this should be one for PAE from there. Because different perceptions with only social media. So one for therapeutic. The question is that the minister say or the government of this country say that the right time is for make this increment. Because let us look at the staple food. Even when this increment of we don't make every day the price of commodities they vary. You go today where you buy tomorrow you go at different. It's stable. So I just want to ask the minister if this is the right time for make this increment. And this therefore don't wait. Let this crisis of fear because we don't say that fear the cause is all. for not wait until the prices of fear will not come to normalcy before they make this implement. And that's a very submission. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks for calling so far. 076-106-106. Call and make your own contribution step inside the program, and the minister there will answer you. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon, your name and where you call from?
You talk to Ibrahim.
Yeah, you concern Ibrahim.
I really want to tell the minister plenty thank you. We don't count the analyze things to we about this subject. But the only thing I want to say is that when we did this offline, I believe they will not for so far because this subject, any kind of way where they extra price and that subject say, I believe say, we say for the plenty to make it go. Let's just go up, then you not to see any way, very bad for even say, if you supposed to do that, then I aram this is a business. All man do business to collect a profit. You don't go pay that kind of money then and that two gates for cow food here. You will see stand on that same price rate with the 20 people there. If you can sell to 900,000, so definitely if the two gates don't go up, you must sell one barrel, then 1 million. So you see, to me, they will not able to have it to go past the law and parliament. Me, as for me, if they have three for not get two gates by the world, I don't go accept that. Because even it's okay, look at this, they let it done. So, by the way, don't it's okay, because they say we say, they pay for the road. It's going to have somebody with many sense. They always some more where they can't do pull. But then they get profit from we. Who know what will make that road ever who said? Because we go pin the two gates. It's confused.
All right. Thanks for calling. 076-106-106. You go call and make your submission. The minister go answer all who are concerned themselves who are on the send so far inside the program. I get some text messages in her where the Camila read this why I say the vehicle owners might not be owners of the goods, just rendering a service. So the owner of the vehicle paying. Wow. Hello, caller. Yeah, good afternoon. Your name and where you call from?
The man has credit on me, and as I see no more, it will get the analysis lawyer. So not the criteria, and the way they made the document before. To me, they appeal to the minister. They're able to communicate with the transport minister because the differently, the opposition, they will take that they are even if and they don't put it condition. But it is they forget the as the one they go to say globally. But they do the contract in their own interest. So forget about reunions. They are the appeal for the record differently. But they are in the masses of providing good.
All right. Thanks for calling inside the program. We anticipate 2 more calls because of time. The minister get for travel and return back. So we go anticipate 2 more calls. 076-106-106. This order say the vehicle owners might not be the owners of the goods, just rendering service. So the owners of the goods paying above what he or she has been paying will also add some amount. This one they come from Musa. And this other one they say, Mr. Minister, don't you know that this will cause more harm than good to us, the citizens? My question, please answer. And this last one, they say the increment in the toll gate price will seriously hinder the living standard of we the poor people of this country. I believe, say, Mr. Minister, you don't hear waiting. People themselves don't send us text message and one safe way, they don't call, they don't make their submission.
Yes, again, I want to tell my brothers and thank you for the wonderful text them. So let me start with the first person. We say about time, if this is the right time. My brother, the Bible and Quran say there's a time for every purpose. There's a time for Lord we men and born we, there's a time for Lord die. In between, you got a time period them. There's nowhere in the Bible and Quran we talk say because they enjoy that period they enjoy. So if you just continue for enjoy, or that period you suffer, so you don't for continue for enjoy and just suffer. No, I don't tell you now. This now a patient government and listening government. I don't tell you now. This is not a document or President Mother Bill or Dr. Sandy beside. No, we inherit them. I don't tell you now back see the Chinese man they don't exercise serious patient with us. This thing should have come into effect from 2020 who will come as a government. But the president who will get, he begged them. He said, no. He said, do ya, learn and wait for us. Now, these people have voted for almost 4 good years. Which investor may fumble them? Let's call it spade a spade. Where fear when they buy 6,500. Yeah, now you buy 30 loans. You continue for sell at the same price. Which investor will go say yes? $1 when I be 7,500. Now you buy that same dollar 23 loans and sell the same price. No, we all know see the thing they buy in 2016-17 are no longer the price they buy today. Even the pen. Mr. just can't kenema. Jelly when they buy kenema 2016, 2017, 18 for pittance. Today I buy jelly na kenema 12 leons. 12 leons now buy jelly. Things they don't change. Yes.
Then do you 6 leons, 7 leons.
Well then but I buy 12 leons and a big jelly. Jelly na bone na 8 leons. Kenema 6 leons. I don't believe me, brother. Not to deep. Not to deep. So my end.
Okay.
Now. So the time is this. If we not do this law when we don't pass the parliament, my brothers do not forget to, then they can go to court. If they go to court, it will do more harm and damage to the image of this country. Investors then go shy away from us. And this country will not be considered an investor-friendly environment. If we do that one thing now, the people that will continue for suffer more past how did they suffer now. As I tell you, President Biogo opened yesterday, Ferengbaya Mining Operation Company. When a Leon Rock ever begin mine iron ore, because of the kind of confidence where the investors then, more Chinese them, get into this country. As I'm talking to you, 25 Chinese companies them go for Canada this country before the year ends. That will tell you the kind of confidence where they don't put it away. But if you're a man, when they live up to your expectation and your word, if you say you will take it seriously, no. And the same to government. If you sign to something, they not live up to that something thing. Tomorrow, no that person or investor not go take it seriously. Yes, I understand that somehow, sometimes things get for change in terms of prices them. But as I tell you, the one they are patriotic, we go know say this not really significant, not go do otherwise. Let me tell you the good thing. The one that we're going to begin pay 40 leons. Ask them. They were paying previously 183 leons. Now this 40 leons when they come, watch the category I don't read. Simple. The one that will get less than 6 tires them. 6 tires they pay 40 leons. No matter what you loading, you put rest day, you put stand or stone day or whatever for bring, or even your bus. We not expect if you can sell them and lie say you now that 400 leons cheaper, now bring you goods. No. When you lie, the Almighty Allah they see you. And the money when you get from that lie you lie, you don't go live for enjoy them. So yes, things they go for increase. Many economists I know that one thing. But not for increase in the way we're going to affect with people them. The reason why to make this adjustment has been agreed by Parliament and for protect the investment where they can put in. I don't know what I say. That road day, 1 cent government don't be put there. The reason why to make it see toll gates between here and Pendembu or Kalau now because government money dey. The reason why to make it see toll gate between Bo and Mashaka now because government money dey. The reason why to make it see toll gate between Mashaka and Kono now because government money dey. The reason why to make it see toll gate between Mashaka to Balangwaya now because the government make that road dey. But this now not to government make them. Now investors then Chinese man them. They spend $154 million. My brother, if not you, what you go do? So this is about our MPs. Our MPs don't take the right decision. Say, do ya, that will protect the image of this country. Whatever can come, Lord say I will manage them. But for now, if we don't do this, this will get serious consequences them on the development of this country. It will affect the relationship between China and Salon. And that relationship they want to maintain them. Because the Chinese have been with us since independence. And they are really playing wonderful roles as also concerned this country.
All right, and one message on Kaya just now. They say, good afternoon, Nyapui Radio. Please ask the minister about the route from Kenema to Gendema and the road, and the road
Zimi.
Yeah,
Zimi,
from Kenema to Gendema,
yeah,
and also the road from Mano Junction to Bumpe in Kono district.
Good. My brother, government take road construction seriously. That are the mandate of the Ministry of Works through the National Authority. But my brother, road construction is highly capital intensive. 1 kilometer road, my brother, it make them between $500,000 to $1 million, depending on the topography of the land. That, sorry, sorry. That money they will use them for build schools them, pay teachers them, construct hospitals them, and pay military people them. But then for ensure safety, you gotta make road them. So imagine, my brother, a highly capital intensive industry where warrant serious money, and they get investors when they can for put their money there. Because government by itself will not get that money. Me as government, part of government, I want to tell you nothing, will not get that money for spend huge amount of such money for go make 10-kilometer roads. So what do? When they bring people them to go partners them, for can help for develop the road them. And the same thing we don't make a thing for this Kenema Zimi road. And the same thing we don't think about the other roads them, we are not talk about. But going forward, so we'll continue for do and make the roads them based on the government own budget and encourage foreign players them for going to the sector for make them, and then we'll discuss about the concession who will give them for Manido roads and they look at this road now where they go from Tongo and Tongo to Kono. Look at it bad. The family it's so bad that even the RDC is not going for good. Let's say we'll get one investor. We say they can make that road day. Do you have a family? You know, will be good news. That man can make that road day. Let's say he spend about $100 million. He said they put two toll gates there. You know, Grady? 1, it don't increase the time. 2, it don't save lives and property. 3, it don't reduce the wear and tear of the vehicle. And 4, it don't open and connect the district community. You know, Grady? So all like a win-win situation. All is something you have to sit down and discuss. And not say, when investing in Canada, a country, they want back the money. They are not charitable organizations, them, not to NGOs, them. These are people that want the money. So going forward, they will understand, say, for milk road very expensive. And if anybody can for help for making that road a day, you have to go according to the terms and conditions them. So do you mean I beg at the big owner as minister for say do you make nobody no can take advantage now say because toll get the car increase, would they increase the price of goods and services them. And not go born good people for this country. And who now will get them things that now warehouse them, we get cement, we get rice, we get palm mine, we get oil, right down the storm. Make toll good not increase, and you know say this thing be done in the shop, you can't begin increase the price. The Almighty Allah they watch you. If Allah sees say this thing that we don't pass through toll gate, yeah, with this new price them, then you want for cancel, that money we get today enjoy them. So Lord will not take advantage. Lord will not take advantage. And if you not take advantage, the Almighty Allah will bless you. But if you take advantage, believe in me, this Almighty Allah or God Asabi, when we say they pray to, believe in that money, they don't go enjoy them. So right now, I'm not saying people are ready now for take advantage tomorrow. Whether they get them in the day. If you take them, members say Minister Sandy, we don't talk say Almighty Allah they watch you and go after you what you least expect.
All right, Minister, before you give party message to the people of the East, then can sensitization way you do so? Is it that you no more in the time or you get placed in themselves where you get for who?
My family, we get teams that right across the country as I'm talking to you now. Teams don't go McKinney, they don't go Kono, they don't go Cambia, they don't go Puloko. Yesterday I was in Bo, today I did Kenema. From here I go Pujong. I get team who don't go Kailaung. And of course, we did right across the country. So this now for tell people and see, this is about, informing them accordingly and make them know say, this government get at heart. So yes, I'm here today in Kenema, but I get teams them right across the country.
All right, so waiting will be your party message to the people of Kenema and Eastern region at large.
Eastern region, Nongowa, to be specific. The 3 Ks, Kenema, Kailaung, and Kono. These are our people. And this is not our government. President Bio, not our president. Dr. Sandy, not our Pekin. We don't bring this message because it don't pass through parliament. And if we don't pass through parliament, me as minister not even guarantee for my forum. This is not a parliamentary decision because not even pass that contract thing. This is not to SLPP bring this toolkit. Like APC bring this toolkit. Let all get this clear. And so going forward, we get for review them. We get for take into consideration now the wishes and aspirations of this government. And whatever way they said this contract now, who face it up pleasing to this government, we're going to pull and put the one who knows say yes, will bring respite to people them. And going forward, I want to tell you say, I not see a situation again for making me as minister can again the future can begin to talk about toll gate adjustment or increase. And then that happen again. So we'll review this document here and they put this adjustment to the rest completely. So that no matter how many 12 years don't left for the Chinese madam, there will never be an increase again in toll gate adjustments. But I will assure you saying, if the exchange rate appreciates from 23 millions, it can down to 20 or even 18, when they bring them price, they are down. So now, Lord be careful. We free say, we will increase price them. If the toll gate price tomorrow come down, who says it will come after you for may you reduce those prices them back. So for now, Lord just continue for support this government and Lord show understanding that it's more about really protecting private sector investment and encouraging foreigners them for they can continue to invest in this country. We will create jobs for young men and young women them, and we will bring money and income to this government. And so, me will find out what do ya is that then we continue to put the interest of this country first, and Lord will not be so selfish. This is a listening government. President Bio is your president, and Lord all join hands together for ensure that yes, it succeed in the remaining 4 years till 2028, so that when they go, they will get good rest and peace. And with the people of the Southeast, and especially here, the 3Ks, Kenema Kalankono will be proud of them. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Minister, I will tell you plenty. Thank you for where you can inform the people of the Eastern region about the tollgate issue. And we hope and pray that quarterly issue, which that's where the CRSG therefore will tell you the information about the statistics themselves and the money where they will get. Let we at the East, let we say will the part of the announcement. So we will inform with people them say now ABC and D where the CRSG company don't tell the minister. So we go to inform with people then, and they're going to know the activities and the work of the Ministry of Works and Public Access, which they don't do now the country. Because we they thought and fit say in the first term of HE, the president, too much of message not be the flow na the eastern part of the country, and people not be the know what the government will do. So hope and pray say this ministry will they work with some radio stations and this part of the country and for will they disseminate the message and waiting the government they do. And we tell them now plenty thank you, and we tell the minister plenty thank you for we don't can inform the people of Kenema and Eastern region about the tollgate issue. Me we moderate this session today.